We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Nashville.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get up.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
All right. 18.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run. It's Etienne. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Garrett Hall getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Now, Stroud. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get this across midfield, down to the 48. Cedric Johnson on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Boy. Hey, team. What's up?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
On the 6. Dragon 60. Stephanie. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. Warrior 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And he's in. Pass Walker. Touchdown Titans.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Here on 1st and 10. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison's target.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down coming up. To throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Get it. Get 70, get 19, 18. Cut 19, cut 18, rattle, 18, rattle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal.
19 Texas. Down. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. That pump, it's Trevor Etienne. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, uno more. Hey, south.
To throw, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake, here's Milrose. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
All right. 18. Okay. 11.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a screen set up for ETN. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught by Harrison right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll come up here, first and 10.
18. Two jets.
Throwing is Stroud. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's second and 2.
All right. 18.
A tight end in motion now. Here's ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Out, okay. 18, outside. Good. Good.
The carry here for ETN. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And he's in! Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 21, Titans 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Dixie Maverick. Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18, pioneer.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Where's the hot?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's swung out to ETN. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Here we go. 18, what's up? 19 seconds.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. This caught right side by Worthy. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
On the quick, right? 18, what's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He gets free. inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans go up by 7, 28-21. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
Now Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. Just a short one taken in by Helm. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Into space at the 45. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down throw for, and they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Liam Chenal getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
18.
To throw is Stroud. That's completed to ETN. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to start on the ground. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Titans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. Come across the field, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
26 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Back to throw, Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Red! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check up.
Milrow. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
On the jump.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Hey. Hut, hut.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A gain there of 11. First down for Tennessee.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start. Get up.
Quick throw here on the RPO, up by Thomas. And they bring him yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
And he's into the end zone yet again. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Metcalf left side, he's got it. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
All right.
Here's Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Titans take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 60, Hawks 70, Hawks, Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
On first down, it's Milroe. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Trap 19, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
Now, Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
Why, Tony?
To throw, it's Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This is fielded inside the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Ready?
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go. Ready, Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 61 yards. First and 10.
7 back. Let's go now. Bronco 79 Broncos.
To throw again is Milrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Pep. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is first and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll come up now for second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. That's Harrison in motion. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Make it 4 touchdowns. him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. One more hurdle here. They've got to get the 2-point conversion to stay alive in these playoffs. They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he will not get in. They will pull up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That one swung out wide to Walker. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Broncos, 79 Broncos. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Now it's Milrow. On the run to the right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Look at hot. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Metcalf pulls in that one.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's caught by Harrison right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right. 18.
Stroud to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
18. South.
Now Stroud. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.